Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, 4. There? Oh, there's a bit of a latency. Okay, seems good. I'm the only one in here. Yeah, just setting up some of the audio here. I got this clip-on mic. The setup's a bit different with like the camera and the lighting and such. I don't really do a workout stream, but just figured I'd do it randomly today, because why not? Just give me a second. I'm just checking the audio levels and all that stuff. I want to make sure like the background audio isn't going like too loud. Or like if I want to make sure the background audio isn't louder than my voice, basically. Kind of got this synth wave playing in the background. Synth wave, horror type vibe, because September is almost in the air, and for you Halloween spooky season freaks, September 1st is usually the official lead up to Halloween. Am I right? And yeah, I know my channel's like, it's a bit of a mix of like horror movies, sci-fi, gaming, etc. But I want to also incorporate fitness. It's like another passion of mine and interest. So that's why we're doing a workout stream today. But yeah, I'm kind of just checking things on the fly here, making sure my microphone is working, the music, I'm not double miking with the other one. Okay, oh, seems good. And the camera seems to be working too. Kind of a different time I'm streaming, so I don't think anybody's in the chat. That's fine. That's cool. I'm just gonna check something else here, and then we'll start setting up the exercise area. Sweet, okay, that all seems to be working. I do have the live chat up on the screen, so if anybody happens to join, I'll be reading the chat. And you know, this isn't like a super intense workout, so it's kind of like on the fly and just somewhat chill. And as you can see, candid, because I'm setting up camera angles as we're going. This is a live production. So first thing I'm going to do is move this computer chair out of the way. And then I got these like these resistant bands from Amazon back in the day. You guys remember that crazy thing we had about 4 years ago now? It's crazy how time flies. But yeah, that crazy event that happened where we were kind of locked in our homes for a fair bit there. So basically, over that period, like when it first started, the lockdowns and such, I did like 100 days in a row of working out. But obviously the gyms and all those places, facilities were all closed, right? And so then I just was inside my place the whole time, and like 100 days back to back. Like, so I would do like the exercise bands, push-ups, some dumbbells, sit-ups, jumping jacks, whatever. It's like whatever those 100 days could be. Sometimes it would be like a run outside or a hike a walk or something, as long as I did those 100 days back to back, that was the main goal. And I wrote them down like on a piece of paper too, like everything I did. It's just cool. It's like a cool little project because we were kind of forced in a situation and we had to react in a certain way too, right? So that's how that went down. But I'll get a closer shot of these. So yeah, this round piece thing goes behind the door, like it goes inside the door wedge basically. And these are all labeled. Like the black one is the most, so that says 50 pounds, it's upside down, but this is a 50 pounder resistance. So I'll show you how it works. So we have the door here. You just pretty much open the door and then you put this circle thing. I know it's a far shot, but you put that behind the wedge, close the door. You could even lock it if you want to be like extra care. And then to make sure that it's not going to come flying out because that's a safety hazard, you do it like a nice little test pull on it, and then boom, that's secure. And we'll be doing some workouts on that over there. Hopefully the audio's coming through okay. Get the background music playing, spooky type of vibes. Hopefully these camera angles are okay too. Camera angle, there's only one. Just gonna push it back a little bit. Some more. It's kind of, I think that's fine. That's good. By any means, if you're watching the VOD for some reason, you could just feel free to skip forward to the actual working out part. But this potentially gives people a chance to come into the live as I set up here and join and chat and such. So yeah, we have the exercise bands over here set up. I got another old pair of dumbbells, which I'm sure a lot of people have. Like these are pretty much 25 pounders. You could adjust them with the little wing nut things. You could take those off and adjust them. But I mean, 25 pounds is a pretty good amount of weight to work with on different body parts, And then of course we have all these other bands, like 30, 20, 10, 15, and so on, and you could join that on there to make it more resistant, basically, to add more resistance, like you're doing a cable fly or whatever you're doing at the gym, right? So we're gonna get started quite soon here. Just have some electrolytes and water. And yeah, forgive me if it's this is a bit raw and a bit of a first time for me, so it's just gonna be adjustment of flow into the workout here. All right. So since we set up the band over here, we'll just start with some basic, cable crossovers, for your chest. It's set up high, it works on your upper chest. So we'll start off with some cable crosses and go for those. So pretty much, yep, just like this. 1 foot forward, engage your core, just like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I like to go like nice and slow to feel like the muscles like that, control the negative. Sometimes go fast. I'd always like to control the negative going back. And sometimes you could pause the rep and like get a nice flex, which just feels good on the muscles. You know, I'm not sure like the efficacy of like if it makes the rep more effective and better, so to speak, but I mean, it's not harmful. It feels good. I think it's good to change things up too. So, I don't know, I did like maybe like 16 reps there. You don't always have to keep count, but you know, as long as you're engaging in the muscle and feeling it, and like a strat I use like when it comes to like resistance training and isometric stuff is when you feel like the blood rushing to the muscle and it's fatiguing, then that's like a good sign of that you're working out properly. Instead of like you feel something in your mind, it's getting hard, and then you stop. Well, usually that's what a lot of people do, and I've done that a lot in the past as well. And it kind of hinders the potential muscle growth or stimulation, because you want that blood to rush to the muscle and for the muscle to really feel it, and it causes like little micro tears in your muscle. I'm just talking like really layman basic terms here. I'm sure people could get really scientific about it, but yeah, basically you cause those little micro tears, and then, you know, like over the next couple days, few days, whatever, the micro tears have to heal and get better, and that's what shapes the muscle and makes it stronger by repetitions and movements and diversifying it and all that stuff. So that's how it is, you know. But what time did we start? Okay, 3:43 p.m. So yeah, we'll just keep going. This isn't a strict like military workout or something. It's just on the fly. And yeah, I'm not talking while I'm doing these workouts, so that's why I might ramble or carry on a bit, but I think it's good to try to throw some education in there while we're working out, brother. But this 50, it's like, feels good. But I feel like I could add more. Because I do the cable crossover at the gym. And like, you know that machine where you're like doing the butterfly, you're sitting down and butterflying, that's a similar movement too. And the odd time I do it on the flat bench with dumbbells. But you know, cables, they don't really match up to that, is what I'm trying to say. But you could still get the stimulation. And obviously you're standing up, you're moving around. It's better than sitting around all the time and watching YouTube and playing video games. Because I mean, I do that as well, so I think a lot of us are in that same camp. But healthy balance in life is good. So if you're feeling up for it between sets, you could do something like jumping jacks, just like this. Hopefully the mic doesn't, I don't know, I haven't used this mic in like action movements like this, so hopefully it's not bleeding on the ears, like it doesn't cause like a major ruffling sound. Yeah, these are just standard jumping jacks. Get the cardio up, get the heart rate variability, the blood pumping, all that good stuff. Like I was thinking about doing a walk today. outside, but I'm also feeling kind of introverted and lazy in a sense. Just wanted to be on the computer, make some food, just do inside stuff. So instead of the walk, I'm thinking about like doing this workout and doing the cardio thing in between of the muscle stuff. So you could always do that and change things up, right? There's no rules. You don't always have to run or walk or bike for cardio. You just like get up and dance if you want. That works too. And yeah, I'm kind of liking this music to work out to. I'm not sure how loud it's coming across on the stream. It's kind of giving me like, it's kind of giving me like The Thing vibes a little bit. 1981, John Carpenter, The Thing. It's giving me a little bit of that. A little bit of Halloween too, which is also a Carpenter movie, by the way, ironically. Kind of like when Michael Myers is staking out, looking at some main character's name, Laurie Strode. Yeah, I'm gonna mix in some media talk and horror movie stuff and all that between this workout talk too. So this is gonna be pretty random, but that's what my channel kind of is. Whew. So I could do some more jumping jacks, or I was gonna do like this. Could just like jump around like this too. It's kind of like a little quarter turn side to side. Before I had a gym membership, like years ago, I would just do like a 20 to 25 minute circuit training type of thing in like my parents' basement in the house. So this would be one of the movements. I would have like a bench, like a Joe Weider bench. I'd be like benching as well. The same dumbbells over there, just being like doing alternate curls or curls at the same time. And then I'd go back to doing those, the jumping jacks. So I would do like all of that back to back to back without taking any breaks. Just like constantly back to back to back for like 20-25 minutes. I'd be like sweating at the end. I'd have a little bit of a pump. And that'd be like a good way like to, I didn't want to spend money on a gym membership, and I didn't find weightlifting that fun in a gym back then. I just wanted to like, kind of do my own thing. So yeah, it was cool. So basically you don't need a gym membership in order to stay fit or get fit. You know what I mean? You could do everything at home pretty much, just with like body weight exercise even. But like honestly, these exercise bands, I think they cost like $40 back in 2020, and I'm still using them in 2024. You gotta think, like friggin' $40 into 4 years. That's $10 a year so far for like an exercise investment. That's pretty good, We're gonna add weight to the butterfly, the crossover thing. Okay, I'm just checking out the weights. We got 30, we got 10, 20. Maybe 20 will make it 70. How about that? So the way you load these, see this loop up here. You loop it through. You have these carabiners over here. Click it in the carabiner. Click it in the other carabiner. And you're set. And now we're doing 70 pounds. Well, 70 pounds in quotations. These are exercise bands, right? So take it for what you will. Sometimes I like to alternate the leg, so put left leg forward. Yeah, that's better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's quite a bit more challenging, I would say. Ooh. Take a water break. I don't think anybody's in the chat. Let's check the YouTube thing. Yeah. I don't think anybody's in the live chat right now. It shouldn't be bugged out. Sometimes it bugs out, but check in a separate separate window here. Bugs out, but no, it looks okay. But I'm just treating this like a kind of like a YouTube video as well, so I'll just talk about the exercises, whatever's going on, etc. And yeah, we'll just keep it like that. But if you happen to come into the live and you're watching, feel free to drop a comment in the live chat, and you can chat about anything. It doesn't have to be like, I don't like to have the sentiment that you have to talk about exercise and working out and all that stuff. You could talk about movies. You could talk about Jason X. That's a great movie, by the way. I think it's critically given like a bad score, Jason X. But it's one of those movies that like that grow on you, I would say. It's a Canadian production too, by the way. Like a lot of the actors are Canadian. I think like maybe the directors and writers too. But yeah, that's what I mean. You could talk about like movies, games, working out, or whatever. But yeah, also getting a good workout in, which is good. So right now I'm just gonna alternate between the chest cable crossovers and also the cardio exercises as well. Like the jumping jacks and the twisters, we could call them. The quarter twisters. And I'm probably going to aim for about an hour, I guess. Around there. But yeah, I am feeling it. Actually in the shoulders too, but I was at the gym yesterday and I worked out shoulders. I did a lot of face pulls, like when you have the rope like this and then you pull like that. So I could feel it in my delts, my shoulders. I did a lot of like shoulder press, side lat raises they're called, right? So when you're working out the chest, you're also using your shoulders. So yeah, and I worked out arms too. I did bicep and triceps, just a circuit of those. Let's do some jumping jacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Whew. Feel it in the calves. Oh, that's good. Whew. Can mix it up a bit too. I got these dumbbells, but I don't think I'll do I won't do shoulders like I said because they're pretty wiped. I might do a little bit of hammer for the bicep and forearms, but we'll start off with some rows, some standing rows. I used to do these for back all the time. So yeah, you go like this. Make sure you tuck your tailbone so your back isn't rounded like that, because that could be bad for like posture and potential injury. You want to tuck your tailbone like that. Try to bring your back down, and then you bring these up like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that kind of works out bicep too. Okay, because you're pulling, right? So, you know, when you're pulling, you're working out the bicep. Whew. Go straight to chest. Back to chest. That's a cool switcheroo to do. Excuse me. 4, 5, 6. You hear that doo-doo in the sound? You know what movie that's from. It's the one I mentioned first. And that time's coming. If you live in an area of the world where you get all 4 seasons, then you know come October, November, you know, those months, you get the positive weather starting to dip down, touching that freezing zone. The leaves are changing. The trees are becoming more bare. You know, people are breaking out the hoodies, getting their pumpkin spice lattes, and the world is getting a bit colder. And after that, you get the snow, the real ice, everything starts to get frozen. You start seeing your breath when you're breathing in the air, and then you hear that tone, dun dun, dun dun. You get the flamethrower out and start, you know, watching out for those walking aliens. That's what they are in the thing, right? They're considered aliens, I think. That's what it is, man. Okay, let's go for 50 jumping jacks. What did we do? 40 last time? Let's try 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, that's damn good. It feels good, man. So, another thing to do when you're exercising, I don't find it so much with like weights, but when you're doing cardiovascular exercises like jumping jacks, hiking, running, cycling, whatever, You could gauge your level of exertion by how easy it is for you to talk out loud to yourself, to somebody, while you're doing that exercise. So you see right now how I'm kind of having to take breaths between whatever I'm saying. You could I like to keep things in layman terms, like, without talking about like the VO2 max and friggin' the output of the HRV and yada yada yada. It's like you go into like a McDonald's and you start talking to people about fitness and exercise, they're gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what's all this jargon? So on a basic level, it's like you tell people, like, when you're doing cardio and you're talking to someone like about a subject, we're talking about the thing and Halloween and all that stuff. If you're breathing like that constantly and you're not even able to talk, you're getting a damn workout in. You're basically like wiping it out, killing yourself. You're revving that engine. And you want to kind of balance things. Obviously, be careful and be safe, but you don't want to be able to be like having like such an easy conversation where you're not like breathing at all, where you're just like, oh, it's all good. Because we've all been there. We've been to the gym. We might have been those people, or we see those people who are just like chilling, like on like the machine, and they're like, hey, and you see that episode of like Breaking Bad last night, and it's pretty cool, and they do the exercise, like, yeah, it was so great, it was awesome, I love that episode, like Pinkman did this, they cooked that, whatever. It's like, and it's just like going through the motions so easily without even being phased. So I mean, that's fine, it's like a freedom of choice, you can do whatever you want. But if the main objective is to carve the muscles, get a better cardiovascular fitness, lose some potential fat and stuff like that, then you want to juice the lemon and put the work in, you know what I mean? That's how it should be. Again, we're going to do the bent over rows or standing rows with the dumbbells. Tuck the tailbone out, bring the body down parallel to the floor, kind of, and then start rowing, baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Friday the 13th. 33 minutes into the stream, but that probably took like 10 minutes to set up, huh? I think we started like the workout at 3:43 or something. I can't remember. I said it. Yeah. So that's what I mean with the breathing heavy and stuff like that. Like right now, I'm gonna do some twisters. It should be a challenge, it should just like, say I stop there and then I'm able to talk, super easily and yada yada yada, it's no problem. But it's like, no, we should try to go a bit longer. You want to lose weight, lose fat, whatever. Calories are units of energy, so you want to expend that energy. So when you eat calories, the energy equation is ideally more out than more in. You know what I mean? So keep going till you feel that furnace cooking. You feel that sweat getting up. You feel like you're, putting that work in, so to speak. It's kind of like skipping rope in a sense, right? But I find it, it's more fun to be like turning a bit. You're also working out muscles too, like stabilizers and stuff, you know, working out your legs, keeping everything defined to your core, because that's one of my main goals for this this season and stuff like that. Because I weighed myself for like the first time in a while, like a week and a half ago, a couple weeks ago or something. I saw like 163 on the scale. I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting up there. Because my usual like walk around like ideal fit weight is 155. I'm like 5'9", by the way. So I was like 163. Holy shit, that's crazy. But I have been like more, you know, sitting down. I've been like editing the videos, doing streams. Like this is fun stuff. I found it super fun, and I still want to continue doing it. But while I was doing that, I was like eating the Little Debbie snacks, chocolate, granola bars, like endlessly, Doritos, etc. I still want to eat that stuff and ideally continue doing that in the balance equation, right? But yeah, then again, it's like when I saw the 163 and I saw the visual reference, I was like sitting in my car and I saw like my stomach still sticking out a bit, you know, and you could jiggle it, you know what I mean? And I saw that, I was like, oh, that's not usually me. You know, it's not that I have like a six-pack or like a friggin' ripped washboard abs or anything, but usually I like walking around with what you call a flat pack, where things are flat, you know, pretty trim, and a bit lighter on my feet, and goes into confidence and just, you know, look better, feel better. I think having less body fat on you is ideal from a metabolic health perspective. Obviously, you don't want to be like 4% Ronnie Coleman on like the Mr. Olympia stage. Like, obviously, that's not freaking healthy, but you want to balance it like anything else in life, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just some food for thought as we do some more cable crossovers. I'm digging the music though, it's pretty sweet. Hopefully it's coming through on the stream okay. I got it toned down a bit so I could speak and be audibly heard. But yeah, it's a pretty cool track. It's like similar tracks I used before I get the stream going for games like Alien Isolation and Terminator Resistance, which were super fun, by the way. And both ironically underrated games, I would say. Because those games were like, I think the Metacritic and the scores people gave them when, especially when they first came out, were pretty bad, right? But the games play super well. Blood rushing to the pecs. Feels good. Oh, it just feels good to work out. It's like very cathartic. The action of like getting up and stretching the muscles, you know, the body and all that stuff. It's like a mental health thing as well. It's a relieving feeling. And then there's the technical stuff like the endorphins and all that stuff too, right? That's really good as well. Just gonna see how the audio is going here. Actually gonna turn the music up a little bit. Let's crank it up 1 decibel. And then when I review the stream, I could see at this point how it's doing. The music's at minus 10 decibels right now. And it's currently 25.5 Celsius in my room. I've got a thermometer here. 25.5 Celsius. And that's pretty much 80 Fahrenheit. Definitely a bit warmer than I would like it, but it fits the workout vibe, you know. Let's do more jumpers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I was feeling it there a bit. Still a good amount. Nice cold water. Well, it's like cold water mixed with Gatorade Zero electrolytes. But I got like a, I don't know if you could hear that. There's a lot of like mini ice cubes in there too. Because I like my drinks like freaking cold, man. Especially like when you're exercising or walking outside on a long hike. And you like pull out that flask. You have like super cold water. It's really refreshing. Down. See where we are in the music track. Oh, we're like 42 minutes in on the music track. Really? The hell? We're 42 minutes on the music track, but I think the stream has only been going. Oh, the stream has been going for 42 minutes. Wow. Just warned, I just said 30, like 5 minutes ago. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. We're getting in there. Feels good. Just moving the body. You know, staying fit over the fall and the winter is something that I like doing. You know, I don't like innately you feel more lazy because of the lack of sunlight, the extreme cold weather compared to the summer and stuff like that. So you kind of feel like you want to just hunker down, get the double blankets over you, you know, get the heat up, put on Netflix, bowl of popcorn and just chill out. But you could still do that. But I think it's still important to, you know, do stuff like this. If you're brave enough, get out there. I wear like a base layer when I do my hikes in the winter. So I got like an Under Armour base layer and like base layer for the pants too. Long johns or whatever they call them. It's all like that, like elastic kind of spandex material. So it's comfortable too and compressed. You feel the athletic vibes too. So that's a strat that I use to stay in shape over winter. Is wear those clothes. I got like a toque, gloves. Even got like you know, that thing that looks like you're in the movie Heat '95 with Al Pacino and De Niro, where your whole face is covered. the like the ski robber thing. I got one of those too. But I usually just cover my mouth. I just leave the top stuff open. And yeah, that's a main strat because, like I said, ideally, I told you that I weighed in at like 163, like a week or two ago, and now my goal is to get to 155. I would say I'd be happy reaching 157 consistently, like from an aesthetic and everything perspective. But if I can nail that 155 and still be pretty active and also, you know, enjoy the food, you know, enjoy the every now and then Little Debbie, Doritos, chocolate, all that stuff, but eating healthy as well and also exercising. If I could balance that equation and keep the 155 to, you know, 158 kind of window, I would say, then that'd be good. Apparently, like, I think you could range from like 5 pounds from morning to night within, you're eating and you're hydrating and all these things, right? So if I could wake up consistently every day and weigh myself and be like a net of 155 to 157, like that, then I'd be happy. Because even if like, you go to friggin' Denny's and you eat the All-American Grand Slam and then you weigh yourself after that, you're like, holy shit, dude, I'm like 163. Well, yeah, because that food is like high in sodium. There's a shit ton of it. And you're like drinking soda and you're like just enjoying yourself. So you're going to weigh a lot after that. But I think it's a smart strat if you weigh yourself in every morning when you wake up. You can write it down on your phone or whatever on a piece of paper. And if the net is what you like it to be, like for me, it'd be like from 155 to 157, we'll say. So if it's like 155 Monday, 157 Tuesday, 156 Wednesday, 157 Thursday, 155 Friday, you know what I mean? If that net is like that, then I'd be pretty happy. And if like I see the change in the mirror, of course, as well, that's another visual reference. And if you still enjoy your food and get over like the weight in that regard, like going to Denny's and then it's like, oh shit, 165 or whatever, then that's fine. Because there's like a window there. Anyways, it's easy to talk a lot since I'm streaming and doing a YouTube video. But usually I'd be working out between these breaks. Do the bent over rows again. 10. Oof. Oh, yeah, but hopefully, since no one's here in the chat, I don't know how the mic and the music. I know the visual, the camera and the lights look okay, but I'm not getting an auditory feedback of my mic constantly and the music. So fingers crossed, hopefully that's okay. But yeah, it's good to do the workout regardless, Whew. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna do more twisters. I want to go for an hour, peeps. If I could go for a solid hour, then I won't feel so bad. Then I'm not gonna walk outside for like 3.5 miles, 5K. Try to aim for that for a good walk. But if I don't do that, then I won't feel so bad because I'm doing these cardio exercises, right? I don't really count these, to be honest. I guess you could. Jumping jacks are a lot easier to count, but to be honest, it's just like I said, when you start feeling your engine burning, and you're sucking wind, kind of, that's how you know you're getting a good workout. It's kind of hurt the feet too, but it's like hardwood floor here, but you don't see it in the frame. I have carpet and like carpet padding in this workout area here, and that helps with the shock absorption and all that stuff too. Feels better on the feet too. I prefer carpet and carpet padding over hardwood or tile. Whew. Yeah, good workout so far. Let's do more chest. I'm comfortable with 70 pounds. You can even try to get that full stretch. Like you could walk forward until it's like really pulling you back. Like this, right? And that's when you engage the core. Like that. Engaging the core means, if you don't know what engaging the core means, that's when you flex your stomach. You kind of suck it in a little bit, flex it, make sure it's sturdy, and get in a good position like this and start the workout. The exercise. Because you don't want to be like all loosey-goosey, like letting the weight being in control of you. You want to be in control of the weight. Even if they have to switch legs like I did right there. You're holding that position, you know? It's like you're stopping the takedown from Kurt Angle or something. Even though that'd be impossible because he's a Olympic gold medalist with a broken freaking neck. You guys know Kurt Angle, former WWE superstar. And he won the gold medal for wrestling for the United States in, was it 95 or 96 in Atlanta? That one. And he did win it with a broken freaking neck. Whew. Whew. I always, like, when I first found him on the scene, I was like, is this like kind of a joke or like what's going on? And we didn't have YouTube back then, right? Like, and I don't think the video was on like any websites from what I know. I used to go on like the wrestling forums and all that stuff, WrestleZone, etc. But I'd be like, yeah, this guy's like saying, I won the gold medal in the Olympics with a broken freaking neck. Come on. Like, is this the, like, he's obviously playing it up, right? But it's like, no, you do the research online, you figure out that it's true. He really did that. And then I watched the video on YouTube probably like years later, maybe like in 2012 or something. I was like, oh crap, Kurt Angle against, I'm sorry, I forget the other guy, the opponent's name. I believe he's from Iran. Because Iran or Iraq, either of them or maybe both have really good amateur wrestlers. And this guy was giving like Kurt Angle a good freaking challenge. Kind of like a stalemate, but yeah, Kurt Angle ended up winning that. And apparently, Kurt Angle beat the one and only Brock Lesnar in a shoot wrestling match in like WWE, like when they set up the ring and they do rehearsals before the show, like on SmackDown or whatever. Like I think it was either Brock that challenged Kurt or vice versa. They did like a little scramble. Obviously, Kurt is like probably 230, maybe 240 tops, and Brock Lesnar weighs about like friggin' 290, right? So, but Kurt Angle ended up taking Brock down. There's no video of this as far as I know, but Kurt ended up taking Brock down, controlling him a bit, and be like, okay, I got you. It's like, yeah, he's a freaking Olympic gold medalist. I mean, Brock won the 2000 NCAA like university national level wrestling championship, right? But Brock never competed in the Olympics, and even though he's like super huge, you know, Kurt Angle's technical ability and agility and all that stuff beat Brock in a shoot. I always preferred Kurt Angle as like a pro wrestler too. Brock is pretty amazing, but I liked Kurt Angle because he was more like athletic and explosive. Well, Brock was explosive too, but Kurt Angle had like the better submissions, in my opinion, with the ankle lock. The Germans were a bit more clean, and he had like that crazy like moonsault he would do. Like Kurt Angle's moonsault like looks like beautiful, man. Perfect moonsault. Yeah, let's do more jumping jacks. Should cue the Kurt Angle theme. Get a copyright, but that used to be the Patriots theme in the late 90s, or like 97, when we would take on Bret Hart. Then after he left to WWE, they gave it to Kurt Angle. Fits Kurt Angle really well. See right here, I'm not even counting. I didn't even count, but I'm going until I'm getting pretty tired. I mean, if you're David Goggins, you could probably do this for 24 hours straight. But he's one in a million. Ooh, jeez. Excuse me. Oh, it's a good way to get out the food. To digest. Even though I haven't ate today. I like to do the time restricted eating a lot of the time. How far are we? It says 58 minutes, 57 on stream OBS, but yeah, same with the music track. How about YouTube? Yeah, YouTube says we're at 56 minutes. So we're almost there. I know when we reach an hour on the stream, it's technically not an hour of working out, but I'm gonna look to wrap it up at that hour mark. That's when the music is gonna end. Yeah, it's gonna end. Yeah, around there. And then, yeah. Just do, that's a Monday live stream workout pretty much. I want to hit back again, even though it's hard. It's the most challenging one. Tuck the tailbone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am getting a bit of a sweat. I'm not dripping, but I'm definitely sweating a bit, getting the clothes sweaty. Yeah, like I said before, I like to do chest and back to back sometimes, because they're like opposite sides of the body and like opposing muscles. So a lot of the time you could still have gas in the tank to do chest after back or vice versa, because while the other muscle rests, you do the other muscle that hasn't been activated in a bit. So yeah, this is like pretty much a 45-minute workout you could do in your bedroom. That's where this is, my room. And all you need is some exercise bands from Amazon or whatever. You don't even need the dumbbells, but if you want the dumbbells, you could use them. And you just need your body to do the jumping jacks. You could even do push-ups, burpees. There's like an endless amount of exercises you could do. You could generally stay trim, have some muscle on you, and just be overall, obviously, metabolically healthy as well, you know? So you could eat that serving of Doritos and Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie on the side and not feel like, oh, my life is ruined because I'm not working anything, you know? If you're putting that work in and burning the oven, so to speak, and expending that energy, then kind of gives you a reason to indulge a little bit too, right? Because life is all about it's all about balance. All about balance. How about some quarter turns? Tender running from Jason Voorhees, the man himself with the machete. Jason, he's back. We're in Camp Crystal Lake. Watch out for the tree branches, the tree roots. Running as fast as we can. Just can't even see Jason. Stalking around the forest somewhere. Kane Hodder. Can't talk that much. Need to focus on breathing. Jericho. There we go. I think that's the whole playlist, or the whole song track. Yeah, it just looped. Whew, I think that's good. So, I don't know how much time that was. That might have been like 15 minutes of like setting up the camera and audio equipment and talking. And then like 45 minutes of actually working out. But hey, like I said, back in the day, like I used to do 20 minutes. 20 to 25, just like, obviously I was taking breaks there and I was talking a lot of the time for the stream, the YouTube video. But if you just do like 20 minutes circuit, like back to back to back, everything, if you enjoy that, then you could do that. But if you want like a more of a chill thing, maybe you got like a game stream on YouTube playing, or like a playlist like this, music, you're lifting the weights, doing some jumping jacks, you're drinking your water, watching that. It's like, you know, not everybody's in the military. You don't have to like go balls to the wall and torture yourself. But if you're into that, hey, do that too. Or mix it up. Do some torture. Do some chilling workouts. Some walking outside. Catch the nature. The sun, the vitamin D, all that stuff. And you mix it up and then, you know, enjoy your life and try to be healthy and fit as possible to carry on and enjoy the means of life like we got coming soon. It's August 26th today, Monday 2024, and that means in 5 days September 1st comes to us, and that's when we get movies like Beetlejuice hitting the theaters. Tim Burton's back with Michael Keaton himself, and but you know, Jennifer Ortega, is that her name? She's in it. She's in everything, but I liked her in Scream, by the way, so I thought she was good. And apparently she was good in that Wednesday show too, so I think she would fit the Beetlejuice emo kind of Tim Burton vibes, right? And of course we got Catherine O'Hara. She's back. Catherine O'Hara. And then Winona Ryder, she's back as well. So we got some familiar cast and crew back on that, so that's going to be cool. Probably check that out. And then I'm thinking of, I'm talking about like other potential YouTube streams and videos I'm going to post. Like I was thinking about a watch along with some horror movies or horror TV shows, and another game to stream. I was thinking, I don't know what, but like we talked about Outlast, maybe Alan Wake 2, Silent Hill 2 is coming out. There's always the Resident Evil games. I did Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania. I did that last year. That was pretty fun. So there's a bunch of stuff coming down the pipe. I want to stay consistent on this channel. You know, posting a few times a week. That seems to be what I'm going for, whether it's like lives or videos and stuff like that. I want to try to be consistent, so that's why, you know, I'm already working out and doing those type of things as well, and I find them a passion. So I said, well, you know, why not post it and share that passion and chat with people potentially, and do that as well, you know, because it's pretty fun and you could be informative and educational along the way as well, you know. So that's how it is. So that's pretty much it for the Monday live workout. We did chest flies, cable flies with the resistance bands behind me. We did the dumbbell pulls, for the lat, the back. We did some jumping jacks, some twisters, and yeah, it was a mix of cardio and strength training. A little bit of a hybrid workout, and it went really well. So probably gonna wrap up the stream now. It's about 1 hour and 6 minutes in, but if you came in the live and you watched for a bit, thank you. If you're watching the VOD now, I appreciate that as well. Please make sure to click the like button, subscribe, click the little bell for future notifications. I'm going to be posting more often as September rolls in. That's my goal, a personal goal of mine. And it's fun interacting with y'all and sharing this content that I find enjoyable and passion driven and really fun and things along that nature. It's just cool to hear other people's opinions as well. So that's why drop a comment and we could always chat there too. And I have an Instagram if you want to DM me at Spiked Smitty, same as my channel name here. And that's all, folks, for the Monday live workout. And we will do another one soon, potentially, or another video game stream or video in general as spooky season rolls in. So thank you for watching, and we will do this sometime soon. All right? Peace out, peeps. Catch you later. Ciao for now.